Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a Doctor Who review of Robots of Sherwood. I'm here with Dylan. Say hi, Dylan.
Hello.
And yeah, we're just going to be going over the stuff. He hasn't watched the video, so I'll just, it's good for him and me, and you guys. So yeah, the video is going to be about Robots of Sherwood, Series 8, Episode 3. So the main thing I want to point out in this is the two characters it focuses on. It focuses on Peter Capaldi and Robin Hood, but mainly Peter Capaldi. So it's trying to tell that story between them two. But I think it's mainly just an episode to prove the point of the plot, if you know what I mean, sort of. Because the plot is to get to the Promised Land. And I might be spoiling this for my friend Dylan. Am I?
Pardon?
Am I spoiling it for you?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, right. So the main plot of this series is to get to the Promised Land, and the Promised Land is basically, I don't know. It's like people have been dying and then appearing in heaven with this lady called Missy that says she's Doctor's boyfriend, and whenever they die, they always say we want to get to the Promised Land. So it's really weird, and that's the main plot. So I think it's focusing more about the main story than the enemies, not like the old ones where it would be around the enemies. The enemies were just there to just say, like, we have an enemy to tell a story. I don't think they'll be coming back. I think they'll just steam them off.
Okay.
So yeah, the next thing I noticed about it, it's all set near my house. Cosmeston, which is mainly in the episode, is set right next to my house. I can walk there in 5 minutes. And Caerphilly Castle, which is mainly all of it is set in Caerphilly Castle, is right where I live. And so, yeah, it's quite nice that it's right next to my house. Did you know that, Dylan?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
One of the many programs is based locally.
Yeah, which is good. We're in Wales, by the way, if you don't know where we are. It's where Doctor Who come from. It's not English, it's Welsh. It's made by a Welsh guy, and that's where the Daleks are Welsh, if you don't realise. Well, the old ones are. So yeah, back to the point. So yeah, I think they were a bit cheesy in one of the scenes, the arrow shooting contest scene. I think they were very cheesy in that, because I know the Doctor had a homing missile on his arrow, but Robin Hood looked away and he split the Doctor's arrow in half. So I think that's a bit cheesy. But also, another thing I noticed, which I didn't mention earlier, is that the knights didn't react to the arrow hitting them. When he rebounded off the robot's head, if it was a real knight, wouldn't it be like, ow, and why did you do that? So it was obviously, I think the Doctor obviously knew there was a robot. And I think that scene was overall cheesy. I didn't really like it. But it was good. And I think these robots were added because there would be if you were on guard, you would let a knight be on guard. You wouldn't give a robot the job, if you know what I mean. Because what if he gets found out? What if he gets stabbed? Then he's gonna find out there's a robot, and then they'll tell everyone. So I think that was a bit cheesy. I think Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss put that there to just have a cool fight scene to get the Doctor captured. I think they were just treading on ice with that. I don't think it was very good. But it was entertaining, so that's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what they were doing. Right, in this episode, in this scene here, we're with the Doctor and he's getting captured by the robot. I think Robin Hood's a bit, iffy about the Doctor now. He's like, what are you doing? And stuff. Other thing I wanted is that they should have used the old Robin Hood characters that were in the Robin Hood series, don't you think, Dylan?
Yeah, because they were great actors in that film.
I know, and I think wouldn't it be really cool if they mixed those two universes together? It'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a great combination of the two.
Yeah, and it would be like a nod to the watchers. So yeah, another thing I noticed, which is to do with that, is not the sheriff, but the king, or the guy standing there doing the contest, holding the golden arrow, I think was the actual Sheriff of Nottingham in the actual TV show. that I was quite happy about. I noticed it and I thought, is that him? And I checked, I think it was. So that was quite cool. So here we have a picture of Robin Hood just shooting his arrow, which is really cheesy because how did he hit it? He didn't even aim, so that's cool. So yeah, that's quite a nice thing. So,
well,
yeah.
What would your opinion be on the new Doctor, as I haven't watched him yet?
He's quite good. He's probably the best one yet.
In comparison to others?
I think so far he's better than most. Tom Baker is like a match with him, and so I think he's much better than David Tennant and Matt Smith. Eccleston is probably better than him, and everyone, in my opinion.
I don't know. I would have to disagree with you on David Tennant, even though I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I think you played the part brilliantly.
Yeah, but this Doctor plays it even more brilliantly.
Well,
it's funny. He tells this guy in it that I thought was funny. It's like a dark humor. He says to this guy, "You've got 6 months to live," and the guy's like, "What?" And then he's like, "Oh, never mind. Pretend I didn't tell you that." And it was quite funny, and yeah, he says you got loads of diseases. So yeah, he uses dark humor. I recommend you watch the first episode, Dylan. Watch it on BBC iPlayer. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I think when I get an opportunity to watch them, I will watch.
Why won't you watch it tonight?
No time.
Why? You have enough time to do this.
I'm doing this with you.
Oh yeah, good point. Right, it's almost over now, so we're almost getting to the end of the review. This has been a great review, in my opinion, and so yeah, I like the new Doctor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment about the new